Bini people, if you do, make una listen to Wadameo ni now, make una listen to this name. Person when the former governor, Godwin Oega say Obaseki, go bring. Make it call the control more. After he don't deceive our reverend monarch, betray the trust where our papa Oba Bini give him. No be Obaseki get the idea of museum, no be him. Now only two people have to describe the power Obaseki for Bini. Terrorists about Obase and control Omila. Omila na say they still idea. Una go yera. Everything concern oye na chuko or whatever. He said now he get the idea. More na watch this video.
While being joined by Philip Iheanacho, who is Executive Director, Museum of West African Art Trust, to discuss the idea behind the establishment of a dedicated museum space for West African art, how the museum has contributed to the growth of local tourism, and of course the economic opportunities the museum has created for local artisans and businesses. Good day and welcome to the program.
He said Philip Iheanacho, now he get the idea. So na do here and I see people when Obaseki go break. A power Obaseki not like Bini people. He hate us. He hate us.
Before I end my speech, as you know, Your Royal Majesty, I just arrived this morning. About this same time yesterday in Leiden, in the Netherlands, the Benin Dialogue Group had a meeting. And for those of you who don't know, the Benin Dialogue Group is made up of all the prominent museums in Europe, members of the Royal Court, and officials of the government of Edo State. At that meeting yesterday, we decided, and I assured the group, that Benin Royal Museum will be built and completed before the 20th of October in 3 years' time.
Una hear when Obaseki use his mouth call am Benin Royal Museum. Una see why I run. Una see why I run. And they let that useless Orion Ba confirm Orion Ba about Obase. They deceive una. That one is number one enemy of Edo. But Mona listen, Mona hear am again. Benin Royal Museum. No. Before a power Obaseki come over power, he changed to Mowaa.
He decided, and I assured the group, that Benin Royal Museum will be built and completed before the 20th of October in 3 years' time. We also got the commitment of the group that they were going to return many of the works that were taken from the palace during the unfortunate expedition in 1897.
So we'll see how you do well.
Your Royal Majesty, I believe that this is a befitting birthday present for you. Congratulations.
If you go and check the DNA of Godwin Obaseki, what you see in that DNA is betrayal, serious betrayal, and ungratefulness. The DNA of Obaseki is what? Betrayal, serial betrayal, and ungratefulness.
Not so we say, Abu. You do well.
Una wey dey support the former governor Godwin Obaseki. Mona see when he constantly change am from Edo Royal Museum to Mowaa. Mona watch the video. Watch the video. Look at the year when he talk am. Obaseki, you just dey oppress our traditional institution. You dey oppress our royal father. This is called oppression. Ponzi scheme.
State Governor Godwin Obaseki has reiterated his commitment to actualize the smooth takeoff of a world-class edifice that will be a center for research for repatriated artifacts. He gave the assurance while on a tour of the Edo Museum of West Africa Art with the German Minister of State for Culture.
It was a colorful and symbolic moment at the festival hall in Government House as the Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Oba Ewaye II, was welcomed by Governor Monday Okpebolo and other dignitaries. This marks the monarch's first official visit to Governor Okpebolo since his election. The visit wasn't just ceremonial. At the heart of the conversation was the future of Benin artifacts and the controversy around the Museum of West African Arts, Mowaa. In his remarks, the Oba clarified that the idea of a museum originally called the Benin Royal Museum, which was rooted in the legacy of his forefathers. He expressed disappointment over how the vision was altered by the previous administration and called for transparency. The Benin monarch further urged the governor to halt the opening of Mowaa and restore the museum's original name and purpose.
Mowaa was originally conceived as Benin Royal Museum. My grandfather, Oba Akinzo II, my father, Oba Ediawa, and I, by the grace of God now, Oba Ewaye II, have been known to be canvassing for the return of our looted artifacts by the British in 1897. Some were returned by the British government during my grandfather's reign. Some were returned during my father's reign. As a diplomat, I carried on the struggle of my fathers for the return of the artifacts to the palace to far corners of the globe. I invited Governor Obaseki shortly after he was sworn in 2017. I intimated him of how much my father and I have been fighting for the return of the stolen artifacts. I solicited for his collaboration, being the new governor of the state and I the new Oba on the throne. He promptly agreed to support this effort. Now found out that a lot of money is coming with the artifacts to the palace, and they decided to divert it to their own pockets.
Responding, Governor Okpebolo said the Mowaa issue is now a thing of the past. He pledged to work with relevant stakeholders to ensure that all looted artifacts are returned to their true home, promising to fulfill commitments made to the royal palace by past administration.
The issue of Mowaa is over. It's your property. And I believe wherever they took this issue to, nobody can defeat you, nobody can win you. I don't believe that Mr. President will ever support anything that is not good, that will not promote the palace. We will join hands together to interface with the organizers and the donors into Mowaa to let them know that stolen artifacts from the palace is back to the palace.
The royal visit further solidifies the relationship between the Edo state government and the Benin Kingdom, as both sides look to preserve history while shaping a more respectful path forward.
We decided, and I assured the group, that a Benin Royal Museum will be built and completed before the 20th of October in 3 years' time.
And that he has invited them to Benin for the next meeting. He then said he couldn't see any better coronation anniversary gift if you give to me than that. Everyone applauded him.
Oba Atokpe, exactly how he said it. When I listened to our royal father, Wells, I decided to look for the video. And the video is what I've been showing since. Listen to it. Exactly how he said it. He said this is his birthday gift.
Benin Royal Museum will be built and completed before the 20th of October in 3 years' time. Your Royal Majesty, I believe that this is a befitting birthday present for you. Congratulations.
He then said he couldn't see any better coronation anniversary gift if you give to me than that. Everyone applauded him, but somehow I was not so excited. I had a bad feeling about it. Instead of going to be jumping for joy, I had a bad feeling about it, as if something was wrong or going to go wrong. I'm sure my ancestors were prompting me not to believe the story. Then here was silence. After that, silence from Governor Bassett.
Artifacts.
COVID-19 came in and complicated issues.
Okay.
During the period of COVID-19, I believe evil, the plan, the bad plan, evil plan was also being perfected. That was the period now found out that a lot of money is coming with the artifacts.
If you go and check the DNA of Godwin Obaseki, what you see in that DNA is betrayal, serial betrayal, and ungratefulness.
So we'll see how